Okay, I changed my clothes because it is this.
There you go, boy.
Hello, everybody, peoples. Today I am going to be answering some questions that I've gotten on Instagram. I posted a Q&A prompt and I got a few questions. Alright, so the first question we have: if the sky is blue from the ocean, how come there aren't pockets of green from green water creeks? I think the answer to that is that the green comes from the bottom, like the land itself. So it's not really bouncing off of, wait. Okay, next question. When is your birthday? My birthday is on September 12th, and a fun fact is that for all you astrology people out there, my moon, my sun, and my rising, all Virgos. Favorite coffee? My favorite coffee has to be the coffee that my friend gave me from Hawaii. It's honestly don't even know what it's called. I did post it on my story a few days ago, so I'll probably just post like the clip over here or the name somewhere in the video when I figure out what it's called. It's like toasted hazelnut, something like that, but it's like super good. What kettle are you using for your pour over? I've gotten this question like 4 times since I posted about the Chemex and kind of like my coffee setup. It's honestly a simple kettle from Target. I think the brand is Bodum. I think that's how you say it. It's a very simple gooseneck kettle. You press one button and it boils. Would you consider making apparel for your brand? Yes and no. Yes, I think so. Eventually, I'm not really sure what I would put on clothes that I would sell to people. Obviously, if I were to create a clothing brand, I want it to be something that represents me and like what I want to do or what I am doing. I think I'm someone that fits in the tech industry niche and the PT niche or healthcare niche. So if somebody can come up with a design that like really merges the two very well, then I think that'd be something that I'd love to put on a shirt or just like brand in general. But for now, shirts are not really something that I'm thinking of. Can I get some of your followers? Yes. Why don't you play Warzone? Honestly, most of the time I don't play Warzone because I'm either working or I'm doing other things, but for the most part, like when I have a lot of free time, I am playing Warzone either with my roommates or with my friends. Why aren't you doing your productivity sessions anymore? Productivity sessions are something that I hosted about a month or 2 ago. Pretty much the setup looked like me having a Zoom call. I would host a Zoom call for everybody because I did have Zoom Premium. What I would do is I would have the Pomodoro timer on one side of my screen and then Spotify on another side of my screen, and I would just play music for people, run the Pomodoro timer. The whole idea behind the productivity sessions is pretty much to host kind of like a virtual library where people can come in and work on whatever they needed to work on alongside other people. I'm personally somebody that needs to be held accountable when I'm trying to be productive. I used to love the libraries in undergrad because even though I wasn't necessarily working with friends, like having somebody in front of me or next to me working on something kind of like made sure that I was on top of like what I was doing. So I started doing the productivity sessions to kind of just like build a community of people who are trying to be productive during quarantine, and I stopped doing them because I'm currently busy with preparing for my move. I couldn't really hold myself accountable to do the productivity sessions every day or every week, so I kind of just like stopped doing them. What systems do you use for organization and prioritizing? So I am a planner person. I have 2 main planners that I use. As you can see, I have 2 lovely whiteboards. Other than that, I am trying to use a time management system. So I use Toggle a lot. I used it in undergrad and I started to use it a lot more when I started to run my business. Recently I found out about another app that works with Toggle. It's called Timery. It's an iPhone app and I'm not sure if it's available on Android, but you can use it as a widget feature, so it's a lot easier to access. I'm still trying to play around with it. I do also use the Reminders app a lot. I'm one of those people that need to check off every single notification. If I have a reminder for a task that I just haven't done yet, it will stay on my screen until I do it. So I've been trying to be better at making sure that I do the reminder or the task that's on the reminder so I can check it off. But that's another another tool that I use to help me stay on top of everything that I need to do. So yeah, 2 planners, 2 whiteboards, or I guess 3 whiteboards, and then a couple apps, Timery, Toggle, and Reminders app on the iPhone. What's your favorite thing to do in your free time? I think I like to play Warzone. I like to play video games with my friends. Other than that, I like to hang out with my dog and play with him as much as I can. I also like to go out and get boba. Actually just got some today. That's something that I'm trying to buy less of because 1, it's bad for your body. I'm also lactose, so my stomach just hates it every time, and 2, it's bad for my wallet if I get it every time. I'm trying to be a lot better with drinking boba and getting it as frequently as I do. What is your inspiration to be a physical therapist, or in some countries a physiotherapist? I think I'm gonna close out with this question. My inspiration to become a physical therapist is just my drive to help people and my interest in the human body. When I was an undergrad, I juggled between athletic training and physical therapy for a while, and then also like software engineering, which is why I became a computer science minor. All of that major minor stuff I can do in another video. I've been in sports all my life, and I am not one of those people who has like a PT really helped me out and that's what inspired me to become a physical therapist. I'm actually somebody who never went to physical therapy, and I'm now facing the consequences of never going to PT, and I have injured myself multiple times playing basketball, doing track. There's a lot of things that I feel like I need to work on within my body. I want to be the type of physical therapist that educates patients on how important it is to keep your body moving, and you don't need to go to drugs right away to fix whatever it is you're feeling within your body. All you have to do are simple movements to keep it going. And obviously there's a lot of different settings within the field and the industry that I'm still kind of trying to educate myself about, and I'm sure once I get into PT school I will learn a lot more about it. But the main inspiration behind wanting to be a PT is 1, to help people, and 2, use my love for science and anatomy and the human body to do just that. And on top of that, honestly, I want to be the type of PT that uses technology as well. I think there's a lot of crossovers that can happen between tech or like software engineering or computer science and physical therapy, kinesiology, and exercise science. That's one of the reasons why I decided to pursue the minor while I was getting my major in exercise science. I'm not really quite sure where I can bridge the 2 quite yet. I've thought of a lot of ideas, but that's for another video. I hope I answered that question well. I'm honestly not sure if I did. Thank you guys to everybody that submitted your questions. This was very fun and entertaining for me to do. I'm very excited to be back on YouTube. I know I've tried to come back multiple times. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you guys have any other questions that you might